Hello. Today I'm going to show you how to do your assignment number 3 of module 22. So this is an metric part. So I'm going to start a new file from the metric template. Go to English, standard inch.apt create. I'm going to start with the top flange and the bottom flange. I'm going to start with top flange. So I'm going to save this file. Oh, sorry, I didn't set up the so I'm gonna close this. First, create a new project, new project, new, new single project. So this is assignment number 3. It says T3. Next, finish. Okay. Okay. So this is our new assignment, new template. The active project cannot be changed. Inventory file open. Okay, I'm gonna close the inventory file. Done. Close. I'm gonna create a new project. I have already created this. I just double click to change this to the active project. Right now it's active project in number 3. Assignment number 3. Click done. Then I can see my active project here. So now I'm in the assignment number 3, assignment number 3. Go to the English template, standard inch, create new. So first I want to save this. Save this as the this is the top flange. Top flange. Click save. For some reason I don't see my browser, so click here. So I'm gonna show my model browser, right? I'm gonna sketch on this plane. I'm gonna sketch contour and use revolve, right? So first I'm gonna project the geometry as a reference. So this is Z and Y. So click on origin, click Y, Z. I have two of the reference line now. And I'm gonna uncheck here. And I want this line to be a center line because I want to have the diameter of the top flange. Then I'm gonna draw the contour. So my contour gonna be on this edge, something like this, right? I'm gonna add a dimension afterwards. So first I want this angle. So this vertical angle is 20 degrees, right? So from here to the vertical is 20 degrees. From here to here is 20, all right? I want this to be 20. And the overall dimension for the diameter is 72 inches, right? 72, right? And it's too big, right? I'm gonna add this dimension as well. So this is 1 3/4. 1 3/4. All right, you can type this way, hit enter. So you're gonna have 1 3/4 here. And so here I need to have the a reference sketch because let me see how I'm gonna find the inner sketch, inner dimension. So yeah, so I need a reference. So I'm gonna first drag this a little bit to the left. Okay, so I would need a reference for the conical shape and for the bottom flange because I have those dimensions. So I'm gonna copy this sketch, Control C and Control V, put it here. I put the Control Z. I'm gonna uncheck this. I'm gonna use this method, copy. So I'm gonna use the copy command here and select the base point. So I'm gonna select this as base point and I'm gonna put this here, all right? I want to change, I want to make this sketch as my bottom flange, but for sure this is a reference line, all right? So reference line, and this value is 2 3/4, all right? So it's thicker. I'm gonna use this as my reference, and I'm gonna draw a line. For sure now all the lines are reference lines. So I'm gonna draw from here to here. And this is also 20 degrees. All right, from here to vertical is 20 degrees, right? For the vertical reference, no, this is not a value I like. Or I don't need an angle. I just make this line and this line collinear. I hold Control to select both of the lines, and I just add a collinear constraint. Right, so now it's collinear, and I want this one to be horizontal. Let me see, this is horizontal. No, it's because this is z direction, so this to be vertical. Or in other words, yeah, I want this to be vertical. Okay, and this line and this line to be collinear as well, right? For this dimension, I have this. So let me see. I have this. Yeah, so I just need to offset this by 1 inch. So this is the center portion. I'm gonna offset this by 1 inch. 1 inch. Okay. So this is my inside of the conical portion. So for this dimension, we have from here to the middle line here. So we give this is the diameter for the lower portion. This is 8 feet. It's 96 inches. 96. And for this one is 8 feet and 6 inches. So going to be 96 plus 8 is 102. So this is 102 inches. All right. So this is my, let me see, 96. Yes, it seems a little bit smaller. Okay. Anyway, this is 96. This is 102. Yeah. This seems a little bit too small, but I'm going to check it later. 96, 102. Yes, 102. This is 96. Okay. Yeah. The dimension is okay. And the height from here to here is 4 feet and 6 inches. Gonna be 4 times 14, 48 plus 8 gonna be 54. Hold on. So I think we might have already find this. Let me see which one is not needed. This is 20 degrees. Is this dimension? Yeah, this dimension. This dimension is not required. This dimension is not okay. I don't need this one. All right, I'm gonna delete this one. So I'm gonna give this dimension from here to here. So this is 12 times 4, 48 plus this is 44. This is 48 plus 8 is 54. Okay, 52, 54. Yes, this is 54. So let's see what else we need. Okay. Yeah, so this is yeah, 54. What dimension we need? We have 8 feet here. Yeah, I think this is fully constrained now. 82. Yeah, so this is okay now. All right, so let's make and revolve. Click finish. Let me see. Yeah, I think let's be fine. Yeah, so I can revolve now. Click finish. And let me check, go back, check my dimension again. This is 54. Yes, this is 54. This is 2. Let me see. Did it give this? Yeah, I did. All right. So it seems for the 2 dimension needed, but it's for these 2 lines. That's fine. We don't need these reference lines. So as long as these are fully constrained, that's fine. So I'm gonna use revolve command. I'm gonna select this contour, but I don't need, you see it's automatically selected, but I don't need this to be 360 degrees because I want this to be into 4 equal segments. So gonna be 360 divided by 4 gonna be 90 degrees. All right, I just need 90 degrees. I click OK and assign material. So let's see, we have any material information. If we don't, if we did not mention, we're going to assign material to carbon steel. All right, carbon steel. Save. So this is our first part, but it's not finished yet. So I need to have 4 holes. Let me, how many holes? Yeah, 5 holes. 5 holes going to be equally spaced. So 5 holes equally spaced on 90 degrees. So gonna be 5 divided by 90 divided by 5 gonna be 18 degrees. So gonna start a sketch here. New sketch. So here I'm gonna draw a point. I can draw a reference circle from here. Make on the point on the circle. Here, I can start to draw a line to connect this point and give a dimension here. So let's draw a vertical line as well. This one, I want this to be 9 degrees, all right? And I want this dimension to be 5 feet and 9.5 inch. So gonna be 5 feet, 5 times 1260, gonna be 69.5 inch. All right, so 5. Okay, yeah, it's a bit weird. Let me see. Probably it's okay. So I'm gonna double check the dimension here later, right? So 69.5. Okay, so I'm gonna click OK for a moment. Let's check this value. Is this what is this? 36, 72. Yeah, it's fine. So it's just I just need to add a hole here. So this hole is an 1.25 inch. So gonna be a through hole, simple hole. So gonna be 1.25. So gonna be 1.25 inch. All right. So this is this hole. I'm gonna pattern this hole along this. So gonna go back to isometric. And then I'm gonna use the circular or polar array. Circular pattern. Polar array is for the AutoCAD. All right. So I'm gonna select the feature first. This is the feature, and this is the rotation direction. So I want this to be on 90 degree, and gonna be 5 of them. Sorry, 5 of them. No, it's not 90 degree. Actually, It's gonna be 18 degrees times 4, going to be 72 degrees, all right? Because, so you see, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 of 18 degrees. You're gonna have 72 degrees, all right? So this is my first part. Uh, so this is my first part. So for the lower flange, I'm gonna use the same sketch. I'm gonna show you why. So I'm gonna save this file, save as. This is bottom flange, click save. All right, I'm gonna edit this revolve, edit sketch. Okay, edit sketch. Right, in this case, I'm gonna have this as reference line, construction line, and this to be uh, normal line. All right, like this. So this is my sketch. I'm gonna click finish. You see, I have problems because I don't have the geometry selected. So I'm gonna edit this feature, edit feature. Now I'm gonna, for the profile, I'm gonna select this profile. All right, for the I have, I think I sketch is wrong. Why it doesn't allow me to sketch? Okay, the axis is okay. Let me go back to double check my sketch. Edit sketch to see my sketch if I have 1, 2. Seems there is a dimension here. Says okay. Yeah, it seems okay the sketch. So I'm gonna delete this. And then it's okay. I'm gonna check if I have multiple lines. Okay, it's okay. And this one, it's okay. Let me see what's wrong. All right, so I'm gonna update this, accept, right click, edit feature. Yeah, now I can select this. Okay, so I have this, click OK, click accept. Now the problem is on the hole. I'm gonna edit this sketch now. Edit sketch. So this sketch, before it was on the top flange. Now I'm gonna redefine this sketch and redefine this sketch. So I right click, redefine. Okay, I'm gonna show again. Redefine, I select this surface. All right, so the sketch is on this surface. Click accept. Now I have my sketch, but the dimension needs to be changed. Go to top view. I edit my sketch. So for this one, the dimension is going to be 8 feet and 3 inches. So going to be 8 times 12 plus 3, going to be 99 inches, right? And so we need to have, uh, I gotta go back to this again. So actually, for the bottom flange, we have 6 equal segments. So this is not 90 degrees, right? So this is gonna be 60 degrees because we have 6 of them, right? 60 degrees, click OK. And we have 24 holes. So for each piece, we have 4 holes. Then I'm gonna edit the sketch. 4 holes on 60 degrees, right? So gonna be 15 degrees pitch, right? For between 2 holes. So this one gonna be half of 15, gonna be 7.5, and then click finish sketch, and the pattern. So I'm gonna just redo the pattern, right click, edit feature. So the feature is okay. So just here I need to select here, and I just need 4 of them uh, in 60 degrees because 4 times 15 degrees. 4, yeah, we have 4 of them not 50 degrees. Gonna be 45 degrees because it's a 3 space times 15 degrees. All right. So this is my uh, lower flange. All right. Bottom flange. For the next part, for the conic shape, I'm gonna use the same sketch. Actually, I'm gonna use this to save as. I'm gonna save this as the cones. All right. So this is cone. Okay. Gonna save. So I need to redo the sketch again. I don't have holes. All right. I'm gonna delete holes. Right. If drag the end of the part here and right click, delete all features below end of part. Right, delete. I don't need those things. I just want to edit my sketch. In this case, these are all reference lines. All right. Here I just need to redo my sketch here. I'm gonna move this 20 degrees here so I can see my lines better. So this is my line, this is my line. I'm gonna change this two line to normal line, this one as well. This one, yeah, I select line, don't select dimension, alright. Okay, so this is normal line. And here on top and bottom, so I need to draw a vertical line, which is from here, perpendicular to here, and yeah, here. And then need to connect these. I can extend this, all right? So this portion is this is okay, I think, all right? I have here, and I want this dimension to be half of the thickness, all right? The thickness is 1 point from here to here, gonna be half of this. I don't have dimension there. I think I have dimension here, right here. Gonna be this dimension divided by 2, right? Okay, so we're gonna put this half here, and the same thing. I'm gonna draw, make it longer. Okay, I'm gonna draw a line here. Don't pick any point, snap point. So I'm gonna make this perpendicular. Gonna be okay. I'm gonna just draw randomly, and I'm gonna make this one and this one perpendicular. All right, and then extend this, and extend this. All right, and I want this dimension to be this dimension. Okay, to be half of this dimension. Right, this divided by 2. Right. All right, so this is my sketch. So I'm gonna trim this portion that I don't need. Okay, trim this. Now I have my sketch. All right, I'm gonna finish sketch and click accept. I'm gonna redo the revolve. So for this portion, we need 3 parts. All right, I'm gonna edit feature. So the select profile gonna be this profile. Still, is something wrong. It didn't allow me to select this. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Edit sketch. See anything wrong? I think it should be fine. All right. Right click, edit feature. Yeah, now you can do it. Select. Same axis, but these 3 parts are going to be 120 degrees for each part. All right, click OK. Click OK. Now you have the third part. The last part is the stiffener. For the stiffener, I'm going to draw a new sketch because this has nothing to do with the dimensions in the conical shape or top bottom flange. So going to be an inch part. Create. I'm gonna save this as stiffener. Stiffener. Okay, and I'm gonna click save. So I'm gonna sketch on this plane or this plane, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna select this plane this time, X, Y. So first I project geometry, X and Y, X and Y. All right, and then I'm gonna draw and check the construction line. Draw lines. I'm gonna put the vertical portion here. So I'm gonna draw here. Shape is something like this. All right, so this is 20 degrees. So I'm gonna give a dimension this one, no, not point. So select the line with vertical. This is 20 degrees. All right, and this is 2 inches from here to here is 2 inches. All right, 2 inches. Better to give the overall dimension first because otherwise the shape gonna be very strange. So first give this. Don't pick the point. Pick the line. Okay, pick the line. Um, to here gonna be 10 inches. All right, and I'm gonna change this to 2 inches. All right. And what else? So I have another dimension here. This is 2 inches, right? So this is 2, and still it's a little bit weird. So I need to drag this to the left. And another dimension I have, let me see, we have 10, this is already 20 degrees, 10. Let me see, it seems we're missing one dimension. 10, 2. Oh yeah, here. Here. Yeah, I know what I'm missing. Actually, it's not good idea to just start to sketch from here because we still need the reference. Okay, so I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna go back to the other part. Let's go back to this part. I'm gonna copy this sketch, select everything, Control C, and go to here and Control V. It's not the same plane. Okay, so let's say Control Z. I'm gonna finish sketch. I'm gonna sketch on the same plane. Delete this sketch. Let me see which plane we are using. So we're using the YZ plane. So I'm gonna be using YZ plane as well. So this is the YZ plane. I'm gonna sketch on the same plane and Control Z. Need to Control C to copy this and Control V to paste it. All right. So this is my sketch. You see, but it seems it's not fully defined because you see it's not fixed. So I'm gonna make the constraint. So I'm gonna make this the center coincide with this, and again the center coincide with this. All right, so now it's fully constrained. But I don't need this portion. All right, I don't need this portion. And actually, I need everything to be construction line here. But I need to sketch here, right? Because I need this length, right? So I'm gonna sketch. So first, I'm gonna change this line to a normal line. All right. Then I'm gonna start sketch again. So I'm gonna go here 2 inches, and then go here, go here. So I'm gonna give dimension here is 2 inches again, and from here to here is 10 inches. All right, so now it's fully constrained. So this is the shape of the stiffener. I just need to draw another line to close my sketch. All right, so this is the shape, and I need to finish my sketch and use extrude command. This is 1 inch in thickness. 1 inch. I want this to be symmetric. Click OK. Now I have my stiffener. All right. So I want to change this to carbon steel and click Save. All right. Now I have all the components. Next step is to assemble them. So I'm gonna create an assembly. In this case, gonna be a Wildman assembly. And see. Okay. Click Create and save this as transition. All right. Transition. All right. Okay. Click Save. The first component I'm gonna insert. I want to make the uh, top flange because this is the sketch I start from the top, right? So I click open and go to the isometric view to see if the direction is okay. It seems fine. Just right click and place grounded at origin. Right, so this is my top plate. Next, I'm gonna insert all the other components: the cone, the bottom flange, and the stiffener. All right, all those three. Right, click open. I'm gonna put it here. All right, and click cancel. I'm gonna change the visual style to shaded with edges to see better the features. All right. Next, I'm gonna uh, assemble this. So I'm gonna use the uh, origin plane. So this is my YZ plane. So I'm gonna use this to assemble the bottom flange. All right. Bottom flange YZ plane. I want this to be concentric, collinear. All right, or flush. All right. Let's make it first. All right. Next, I'm gonna click apply, and I want those two, the distance from the top to the bottom, to be flush, but with an offset of how much? Gonna be 54 inches. All right. Click apply, and I think something wrong here because it's not. This is top, this is bottom. So yeah, this one should be at the lower place. So this one is 54. Let's make this minus 54, right? So I want this to be at the lower place. All right. Okay. So then I'm gonna pattern this, and I'm gonna use a circular pattern. Circular pattern. I'm gonna pattern this. Gonna be along around here 4 times. All right, so this is okay. And I want pattern this, pattern, circular pattern, uh, also around the outside, gonna be 6 times. All right. Components is this components. 6, so gonna be 60 degrees of pitch. All right, click OK. Something wrong here. Gonna check what is wrong later. Let me see. It seems it's not okay. You see, it's not well centered. Let me check the constraint. All right, for this one, check the first. This one, this is okay. And this one, let me check the constraint. I think something wrong with the constraint. All right. This constraint, this is mate. Let me see this mate. This mate with this one. So I'm gonna just add this mate. Edit, make this in this direction. All right. Click OK. Then go to top view. Now it's not fully constrained, but it is better. I'm gonna add another constraint to this part, all right? So for this part, because they are concentric, I can use this constraint, all right? I'm gonna use, let me see, where is this one? This one. And the top one, the first one is this one. Okay, I gotta make this and this mate. So it's gonna be concentric, right? Apply. Okay. Now go to top view. Now it's good. All right. Go back again. So for this part, I'm gonna use the origin as well. So now you see the advantage of using origins. I'm gonna use this YZ plane and this YZ plane to be coincident, right? So this is okay. Click apply, and it's not fully constrained. Okay, so I'm gonna use another plane. So gonna be this time gonna be XZ plane to be coincident made with this XZ plane. So gonna be this way. All right, mate, flash, click. Okay, and I it's still can move. All right. I need a third constraint. So YZ exists on the XY plane with this XY plane. All right. Click constraint. Click OK. Now it's fully constrained. Now I'm gonna add constraint. No, I'm gonna pattern this component circular about this axis. Gonna be 3 times of it, 120 degrees. Click OK. Now I have this. All right. Last one is the stiffener. So for the stiffener, I'm gonna put it here. All right. I'm gonna make select the origin plane. So gonna be this is YZ. I want this YZ to be coincide with this YZ. All right. Let me see where's my part. It's here. All right. It's okay or not? Yeah, it's okay. All right. Click OK. And next gonna be click here. So this surface to be in contact with this surface. All right. But yeah, it's good. We drag this out. Okay, and next is a tangent. All right. Next gonna be this surface to be tangent with this surface. Let's see if they can tangent. Yeah, it can. Click OK. Now it's fully constrained. All right. Go back to isometric view. Yeah, let's just pattern this by 20 times. All right. So I'm gonna pattern this by 20 times. Gonna be circular pattern along this cylindrical surface. I need 20 of them. 20 gonna be 18 degrees from of pitch, right? So click OK. No, it's not 18 degree. Yes, it's 18 degree pitch. Yeah, it's good. Click OK. Now I have 20 of them. So in this case, all the 3D components has been created. You have the all the components well assembled. Save. And this is the 3D part of the transition. Assignment number 3 of module 22.